2011 Malibu 23 LSV sitting in a yellow hull, an accent stripe, and a charcoal main stripe. This is a consignment boat sitting with 697 hours on the 350 Monsoon engine. It's an Inmar. It's a boat we've done some service on over the years, and the previous owner bought a new boat from a private seller and has us selling the boat for him. Good looking boat. It's in good shape. It has a tandem axle boatmate trailer in charcoal with yellow pinstriping, as you can see. Has the factory Illusion Tower, board racks, the name is escaping me, 4 tower speakers, I forget the brand, and then a factory Bimini top on there as well. Let's walk around the exterior. We do have chrome Malibu badging on the rear corner, and then our wake setter decals down the sides. This side looks great as far as the decal is concerned. Gel coat is looking really, really nice. We do have a slight bend in this netting here, or this mesh at the bow. Small trim piece or vent. You're going to see kind of the same thing on this side. You can just kind of push in on it a little bit. Gel coat all around is really nice. Graphics on this side, same thing. Our detailing team did a polish on this, and it turned out really, really nice. We might have a small scratch here. And then this W got caught on something, so you can see a part of that is missing. But it's such a busy graphic that you don't notice it too much, but that's there. We do need to try and fix this mesh here, but just realized that it fell in. So we'll probably pull that apart and try to fix it. But we do have a couple scuffs in the chrome on this corner piece as well. Not my favorite trim pieces on Malibus. That seems to happen on a lot of them. We do have a ladder under the platform here off to the side, which is great to have. And then it does have a power wedge, which is in the down position, as you can see, because we tested it during our inspection and have not taken the time to put it back up yet. Technically, you're supposed to be driving to be able to put it back up, unless you know the secret trick by spinning the paddle wheel on the bottom. But we'll get that flipped back up when we get it to the water. Do have a transom remote, and traction mat on the platform is in pretty good shape. You're going to see some scuffs and light nicks here and there from board traffic in and out of the boat on a near 700-hour boat. That is to be expected. Let's jump inside and check out the interior. Everything, as far as I can tell, is original, and it's in actually surprisingly good condition, granted the age and the use that the boat has had. You can tell that the previous owner just cared about the boat and took good care of it. There's some seam splits, which we'll see here in a moment, but nothing overly offensive. This will make a great boat for somebody with a lot of room. Versatile performance. It's a great boat to ski behind. It's a great boat to go wakeboarding behind. And it has upgraded ballast system, so the surf wave is solid on this as well. Interior colors, we have kind of a creamy off-white color on our seat boxing panels, a slightly darker shade on the base, with these gray textured vinyl accents throughout, which is kind of a Carbona finish. And then it has yellow piping and side inlays to match, with a yellow interior deck with snap-in gray carpet. Sun pad's in awesome condition. Usually you see this as the place where the splits and cracks start to form first, but sun pad is looking really nice. As we jump back down into the interior, you know what? Now I'm looking at this. I think that our sun pad and at least our center seat have been reskinned. Now that I'm looking a little bit closer, I'm seeing the vinyl is just a slightly different shade, just a newer material. So that looks like it's been reskinned, as well as the sun pads. We do have a stereo and light control here in the back that's still working. There's some nicks in the vinyl on this seat back here, and a couple splits that are small. This corner seat has a seam starting to pull right here and here. And then our side seat has a seam starting to pull there at the piping as well. Corner seat's in good shape. You're gonna have a little crack down there in the corner, kind of out of sight. And then our seat down this side maybe has some stitching starting to pull a little bit. There's a couple cracks right there between on that piping on the gray as I hit my head on the tower speaker. That's pretty much it on this part of the boat. Nothing crazy, like nothing's blown open. Everything's still holding together pretty well on a 15-year-old boat. Has Rockford Fosgate interior speakers. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 more up in the bow. And then there's a subwoofer down below. And then again, the 4 tower speakers up top. Board racks and tower speakers. Side inlays have a bunch of cup holders on them. You can open up. You have nice storage space here that runs all the way back. This side kind of has the same deal. It's a built-in cooler behind the driver's seat. The drain that runs through the bilge. Why don't we take a peek in the back here? It does have an air dam that blocks the wind at the windshield up front. I see the leg for the table. You have a cover in there. Open this side up. And you have life jackets. All sorts of stuff stuffed in here right now. But most importantly, this boat came with 3 tank ballast system hard tanks below the floors. This has a piggyback system. To me, that looks like about an 1,100 pound bag. So on either side of the engine. And then there is your 350 Monsoon, freshly serviced, fluids, filters, impeller, 697 hours, ready to go. Runs great, past compression. Everything's really good, turnkey. They're really good motors. They run forever, and they're smooth, they're quiet. It'll do a good job on this boat. Let's peek underneath here real fast. Got your battery switch underneath, and then there's a trash can here on the left. That's not factory, it just fits in there nicely, so we'll leave that. Glove box. Some storage here. Extra drain plug. Oh, I forgot, there are 2 extra speakers in the walkthrough. Hidden, so I missed them. But so that's 8 total interior speakers on this boat. And making our way over to the dash, we have a stereo head unit here for the Rockford Fosgate stereo. We do have a small cut in this vinyl on the dash. But we have analog gauges on the sides. One's your hour meter and your oil pressure. This side's your lake depth and water and air. I'm not reading anything on the trailer right now, obviously. And then our Malibu screen on the center. You've got all your rider presets. You can do your stereo through the screen. And then we have your wedge indicator, your speed control system, so on and so forth is all there. And then down here on the right, we have the screen that can control your lighting and your switches. So for example, turn the blower on, your bilge pump. I don't see that this boat has a heater. It does not have a heater, but the switch is there for it. And then you can fill and drain your ballast system. Now, common issue you see on these screens is it gets like some type of separation around the lower part. Pretty common, but everything's working just fine. It's purely cosmetic. You have night mode to dim the screen and whatnot, but everything is working properly. So that's your screen. There are methods to replace that if that bothers you, but everything's functioning as intended. Driver's seat is in good shape. Does have a bolster. Sit up a little higher if you want. And as we make our way up into the front, we're going to open up here. You're going to see no storage because this is the 4-tank ballast system on this boat. So hard tank here, hard tank underneath in the belly, 2 hard tanks in the back with the bags on top. Vinyl up front, you do have some splits on this bow filler in the middle along the stitch. And everything else up here looks pretty good. You might see something in the corner here with a split on the stitching too, but a lot of this stuff is kind of hidden down between the seats. Pretty much it on this Malibu 23 LSV. Boat is serviced and ready to go, like I mentioned. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us here at N3 Boatworks and visit us at n3boatworks.com for more photos and full description of equipment on this boat. Thanks for watching.